A nightmare for the citizens of Delford, Kansas, unfolded last night as a large and deadly tornado directly impacted the town. 44 people have died in the town, and 2 children are unaccounted for as search teams continue to dig through the debris to hopefully find the children, or at least provide closure to their family. Meteorologists have noted this year's incredible amount of tornadic events, including the super outbreak earlier this year across parts of Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Joining me now is local mother Samantha Jones.
Yeah, this setup does look very potent. The Storm Prediction Center did highlight a 30% risk for severe weather on the day 4 outlook. And by all means, ensembles are not backing down. As the northern low moves north and occludes, you got this secondary cyclogenesis in the Arklatex region. And this trough is gigantic. This would cause a prolonged period of advection and a slower moving trough. Looking at it closer too, you can see mid-level westerly flow transporting that elevated mixed layer we desperately need for a significant event over the region. And that flow over the region has also been trending more zonal. I don't have the exact pose, but earlier I saw this tweet and it had an absolutely insane scenario with southwest to east shear vectors and an absolutely insane low-level jet. The secondary cyclogenesis should create an enhanced amount of upper-level divergence that would create surface convergence too, and increased mass response in the area.
Hold on to your hats, folks, and don't let the wind blow them away, as we have a rare level 4 moderate risk for our area. Let me tell you when I say that this is a threat you need to take seriously. The storm prediction has dropped some of the strongest wording I have personally seen on an outlook, saying, environmental parameters will strongly support long-track supercells capable of producing strong to potentially violent tornadoes. In all honesty, it's quite nerve-wracking to see such a potent event only just above a month after the March tornado outbreak. School closures across the moderate risk seem possible, and possible disruptions to work or plans could occur. So I would plan to stay at home with a safe spot ready and your tornado preparedness kit ready. Be sure to tune in to Channel 3 News to stay informed, and don't fall for misinformation spreading online. Be prepared. Don't be scared.
I'm just going to cut in here, Lily, as we do have a little peek with our own Futurecast model. And while this isn't an exact look into the future, it paints a grim picture for the future. As you can see, multiple isolated discrete supercells over our area. And this is not a good sign. Because normally, these tornado-producing supercells want their own space, because this helps them tap into warm and unstable air that fuels them, that powers them, and that can cause, very dangerous tornadoes in an area, because they all get their own undisturbed inflow. This solution is not something you want to see. I would expect school closures soon tomorrow. If you haven't canceled plans for Thursday, cancel them, all right? Because you do not want to be caught outside while this event unfolds.
Honestly, there isn't much to say anymore. We are basically guaranteed an outbreak. I have never, in all my time tracking storms and severe weather outbreaks, seen a solution like this on models. The only comparison I can think of, really, is April 27th, 2011, or that outbreak earlier this year on March 19th. And both of those ended up being incredible feats of nature. You just would have a group of discrete supercells, as the flow remains very zonal in model runs, and you have a trough over the region ejecting 80 knots at 500 millibars, and there is so so much low-level curvature on the photographs, seeing as you have a 50, 60 knot low-level jet that only strengthens as the event continues. Every single model run seems to just get worse and worse. I'm honestly thinking we could reach super outbreak levels. Even now you can see how huge this low is, and all these little embedded shortwaves in the flow. These will provide localized areas of lift into the region. And while overconvecting always remains a concern with these Dixie outbreak scenarios, it cannot be stressed enough that the EML is being transported to the main risk area, and model soundings show a not inhospitable, but actually a more favorable dryness, and it's just nightmare fuel. They did officially announce school closures, according to ABC News, and I think CNN may also be reporting on that too. And by all means, I cannot stress this enough. Have your safe place ready. This will be an all-day severe threat, because tonight we should have a shortwave trough rotating in. And as I said earlier, that will provide ascent to spark initiation. And we should get a linear system developing. And this will be aided with the upper-level divergence we have with the ongoing surface cyclogenesis. And as warm air advection starts, we get a clear picture of what's to come. With April 27th as our analog for a severe weather event, there's a high likelihood this morning QLCs will result in a potent tornado outbreak. I'm worried to see how this plays out, because if we have an outflow boundary positioned along the northern Alabama area like on that day, the corridor for incredibly violent tornadoes will greatly increase. The SPC directly stated the main risk for tomorrow is long-tracked, violent tornadoes. I honestly think that we could see the same areas consistently under the gun for numerous tornadoes, which I don't know how to feel about. A concerning trend amongst models is how fast the environment recovers, with the warm front rapidly lifting north, and it's just like a loaded gun, just waiting for something to pull that trigger. We have the possibility to see the largest tornadic event ever seen in recorded history.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 3:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for southern Catahoula Parish in northeast Louisiana. At 3:12 a.m. Central Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Eden, or 7 miles southwest of Harrisonburg, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard: deadly tornado and ping-pong ball-size hail. Source: radar-confirmed tornado. Impacts: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. This dangerous storm will be near Harrisonburg around 3:35 a.m. Central Standard Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Jonesville, Sicily Island, and Wisner. To repeat, a extremous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
tornado emergency for Poplarville, Hillsdale, and I-59 between exit 19 and exit 29. The National Weather Service in New Orleans, Baton Rouge has issued a tornado warning for central Pearl River County in southern Mississippi until 2:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 2:14 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Poplarville, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Poplarville, Hillsdale, and communities along I-59 between exits 19 and 29. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard: deadly tornado and quarter-size hail. Source: radar confirmed tornado. Impact: flying debris will be deadly to those without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. This dangerous storm will be near Hillsdale around 2:22 p.m. and Crossroads around 2:30 p.m. Extreme environmental parameters and Doppler radar signatures indicate this may be an F5 caliber tornado. Complete destruction of all structures in the path is likely. To repeat, a large, deadly, and extremely destructive tornado is ongoing and will kill you if you are caught without shelter. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Henleyfield, Azona, and McNeil. This includes Interstate 59 in Mississippi between mile markers 19 and 29.